So here we are. It's been a minute, I know, but we're finally getting to what fragrance I would wear in another country. This edition is France. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy it. So, as I mentioned before, it's not a fragrance that I would wear that's from France, but a fragrance that I would wear that is from another country that makes me think of France. So here we go. The first one is Obsession by Calvin Klein, Obsession for Men from 1986. And this is an amber, woody kind of fragrance with notes that are a million notes in this fragrance. Well, the bottle is absolutely beautiful, but you'll find cinnamon in the opening, which is really interesting because usually it's just citruses in the opening, and then also it has myrrh and nutmeg and carnation, red berries. It's got so many things in it. It's really sophisticated and beautiful. It has a dry down that's very ambery with vanilla and sandalwood. It's a really lovely fragrance. I think this would go really well in Paris. On to the next. The next fragrance I discovered when I met the perfumer Bruno Fazzolari, and this was one of his early fragrances. I met him at a San Francisco fragrance event, and he was just launching in those days. His company today is called, I don't know if I can pronounce it right, it's FZOTIC, FZOTIC. But anyway, this is Au-delà, and this fragrance is really beautiful. What I love about it is that it reminds me so much of the original, the very first fragrance by Christian Dior, Miss Dior? Yes, Miss Dior from 1947. This has the sophistication, the elegance, the charm, the grand passion of fragrances from that era, the new look, 1947, when the war was over and Christian Dior just ushered in this whole era of super glamour after all the hardships of the war, and it's it's just wonderful. It's a chypre. It has wonderful, wonderful notes like coriander, resins and amber, oak moss, orange blossom, jasmine. It is a classic. So this would go very well in Paris. Even when you're walking through the doors of Dior, you could wear this and they would love it. On to the next. Now we're going to show up in France wearing something from Italy. And this is from the wonderful house of Pino Silvestre from Italy. And this is Pino Silvestre's Aqua de Pino. It's beautiful, it's new, it's just recent from 2021, and it is a gorgeous citrus aromatic. It is sophisticated, gentlemanly, a classic kind of fragrance that I really, really enjoy. I was so thrilled to discover this fragrance by Pino Silvestre. One of the notes that really stands out for me is ginger, and it also has sage in it and green notes, iris. It's just really beautiful. Absolutely love this fragrance. So you should try it. On to the next. Next one is also Italian, and it's the very first fragrance by Armani for men. Armani Ode pour Homme. This is the original. This is a vintage bottle that I have. Absolutely just love this. It's a citrus aromatic, and it has incredible, what is the word I'm looking for? Aura. It has an incredible aura to it. It is so beautiful, sophisticated, gentlemanly, just absolutely works beautifully. This fragrance would work really well for men and for women. And some of the notes in it you'll find are nutmeg, carnation, sandalwood, of course, lots of opening notes of citruses, oranges, and lemons. Lily, rose, cinnamon. It just is packed with beautiful notes, and it's absolutely a classic fragrance that I think you would really enjoy if you were wearing this in the south of France. On to the next. Next fragrance I was turned on to by Mr. Smelly, and it is a really gorgeous classic fragrance. I'm actually going to spray a little on my finger like this. Gucci Nobile. Gucci Nobile. It is just incredible. Mr. Smelly turned me onto this, and I'm so thankful for that. It is a beautiful fragrance from, I believe, 1988, and it is a aromatic fougere, and it's also packed with notes. This is the 80s. They packed fragrances with tons of notes. It has geranium and rose, cyclamen, carnation, sandalwood, oak moss, vetiver, cedar, nutmeg flower. It is just packed with wonderful notes that all work together in a very sophisticated, elegant way. And this would certainly be a real hit, I think, in Biarritz on the Atlantic coast of France. Absolutely love this one. On to the next. Now we're going to add a little bit of British charm and elegance to our French adventure. And that would be this wonderful Naughton & Wilson Gravitas pour Homme, this very first elegant fragrance by this house from Mr. Smelly. And this fragrance is an aromatic fougere. It is so, one of my absolute favorite fragrances. I will always have this in my collection. This speaks of a sophistication and an elegance and a worldliness that is lacking today in the world. I wear it as often as I can. It is beautiful in the evening, works well all year round for me. Lavender, mandarin, coriander, cardamom, pepper, wonderful pepper in this, and vanilla and patchouli that just finish it off in the end and just sells this fragrance so beautifully. Absolutely love this. This would be great anywhere in France. Probably the Loire Valley. It would be absolutely lovely there. On to the next. Now, our visit to France has to certainly involve another fragrance from America. And this one is a beautiful fragrance, a woman's fragrance, but I think works well on men too. And this is Elizabeth Arden's Fifth Avenue. Now, this you would have to wear on the Champs-Élysées, of course. It is a floral fragrance, absolutely gorgeous. It has linden, blossom, lily of the valley, magnolia, bergamot, mandarin orange, jasmine, tuberose. It is a gorgeous white floral. It also has peaches and Bulgarian rose, a little bit of iris, musk. It is absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous fragrance. Let's put it on this finger. Yeah, on the Champs-Élysées, this would be just perfect. On to the next. This is a new one that I have yet to review, but I absolutely love. And this is from Truffet and Hill, and it's Grafton. And it is, to me, a very beautiful leather fragrance. It's listed as aromatic green because it's a mix of leather and green notes, and it absolutely is stunning and a beautiful fragrance that I'm so glad I've discovered. It's interesting, green notes and leather together. It's very, very horsey set in a sense. But this would go beautifully in Paris. I think it would be a big hit. You just, in the Bois de Boulogne, riding horses through the beautiful green Bois de Boulogne, a lovely French leather saddle. Absolutely love this fragrance. So we'll have to do a review of this later on. On to the last one. Do you like pears? Do you like gardenias? Do you like orris root? Well, then this fragrance from the house of Norell, New York, is absolutely gorgeous. This fragrance, Norman Norell was a designer, an American designer, and he was so incredible. His taste was very French. He was famous for his gowns, beautiful, elegant gowns, especially in the late 50s, early 60s. He was incredible. And this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. It has gardenia and peony, jasmine, orchid, pear, as I said, and it is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I sprayed a little here. Absolutely beautiful. This is a great fragrance for in the evening, going out, maybe to Maxime's, or the Folies Bergère, or any little club on the left bank in Paris. This is a beautiful fragrance. So there you have my take on what I would wear in France. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I'll be doing some more fragrance reviews on newer fragrances I've just received, and I'll keep you updated on that. In the meantime, wear what you love and not what they say you should like. Cheers.